All right. Fantastic. Welcome to the Squared Circle Shenanigans. I'm one of your hosts. My name's Keith. This is Scotty. Jeremiah can't be with us this week, sadly. But that's okay. We have two amazing guests in the St. Brothers. We will be talking to them momentarily. Before that, we'd like to give a huge shout out and thanks to our sponsors, which is Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill, The Men's Cannabis, Monroe Sports Center, FU Wrestling, Mugsy's, DTW, IWR, Pro Wrestling Edge, 8 Mile Vodka, The Little Brown Jug, Lane's Pizzeria, and Craving Sports Cards. Thank you all for your support. And now, once again, back to our guests from the IWR themselves, the St. Brothers, Corey and Jess. Welcome, guys.
What up, what up?
It's great to have you guys.
It's your boys. You said from IWR, we also are the Metro Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Looking beautiful, great as ever, of course.
Right.
You already know.
So our main topic for today is greatest SummerSlam matches, in our opinions. But before that, we're going to go straight into IWR real quick. Coming up August 2nd, Wednesday, the IWR Insane Rumble. We have world title on the line, Sami Callihan versus King Latimer with Bravo. Should be a hell of a contest.
Johnny Bravo sucks.
I have a feeling that
I don't like
King Latimer is going to retain due to Bravo.
You guys could beat the Canadian.
I'm not a fan of them.
You guys should just
Well, they're
bring
in
those tag titles.
they're a completely different match, though, buddy. They're
That's
going up against DTA in a VIP match for the Kangaroo Cup.
So they're gonna beat the DTA, so that's fine.
We've ran into them before.
Really looking forward
The
to it.
specific version of DTA, by the way, is Aaron and Jack. Just so we specify.
So they
Jack,
get
not
a
ran.
really good win over the DTA. Then.
Exactly.
I'd say
All right, bet.
one of our biggest competitions.
It should be an interesting fight. I got you guys
I
clearly.
think.
I generally put it as our biggest match yet.
Yeah,
I can
But
see that.
absolutely,
I can see
for
that.
sure.
most definitely.
It's a good starter because we're gonna win this and then we're gonna go on to win the whole tournament and then we're gonna go on later on, maybe even just win this Rumble too.
Hell yeah.
You can go after the
So the Rascal for the tag titles and whatever the title you want in the background for the Rumble, just in case.
Yes, sir.
Very smart, very smart. We
Yes,
have
sir.
Gia versus Jessica Havoc from Ohio State as well as Buckeye Sam, which we'll be getting to him later. I have a feeling that Gia is going to get screwed over somehow.
Jessica Hadley's gonna beat her up
Just destroy her. Okay.
like she did.
Oh.
And I did the last time.
That is fair. I did forget about that. We have the Insane Rumble with multiple entrances. We only know a few of the names, but that'll be for later. We have the Gold Reserve as in a VIP match against Tanner and Nikki Ratu, which the Golden Reserve is going to win.
Tanner Nix.
Yeah,
Tanner
Tanner
Nix.
Nix.
I like Tanner.
We
I got a
also,
lot of respect for Tanner.
He's cool.
absolutely.
I've wrestled Tanner 3 different times now. 4. I think we technically did.
Technically,
You may be 5.
ran into them like multiple
Just random here and there places.
Honestly,
Yeah, like
my favorite person to wrestle.
that's cool.
That's pretty
Interesting.
cool. Interesting. Yeah. Absolutely. Another VIP match we have is the A-Team Special Forces versus your favorite team, Honkrageous,
They're gonna win.
the King Urban, and Rod Lee.
Hey, Kenny.
We have VIP match number 4, DT8 members Vendetta and Brodder versus Buckeye Sam and Dutch.
Well, that's easy go. Well, anybody but Buckeye.
Buckeye Sam's gonna find a way to win. I hate to tell
Buckeye
you.
Sam sucks. Go Blue.
I hate to tell you. We have the tag team titles: the Rascals versus Shogun Jackson Stone and Papa Dingo.
I like Shogun.
Shogun's really good. I've heard a lot of good things about his partner too, so I'm really excited to see how
But
they go together. And
how do you
how
guys
that
feel
can turn
about the
out.
tag team champions?
Well, the tag team champions, or one half of them is my trainer, so I mean, got a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, exactly. I
So,
love
I
him.
mean,
I think the
love
Rascals
Trey.
take
Hey.
it though.
I say
Oh.
this though.
Absolutely.
He trained me, so we know a thing or two. So maybe we
And
win
that's
this.
true. That's
we
true.
go on the.
But maybe
Face down.
from Rascals versus Sabre.
We do the same thing that the younger version of DTA did at Mr. Chainsaw. So
Go out. That would be cool.
I think if they could do it,
I'm
we
for
can do it. KJ and Ryan did it. Why not us?
Touche.
That's fair. Our final matchup from the IWR that I want to talk about is the U.S. title open challenge thrown out by Austin or Ace Austin. Who could step up and face him? Who haven't we talked about? There's multiple people. The Dread King. There's this person. There's that person.
Well, as you heard the crowd at the last IWR when Dread King fought Ace Austin, we were chanting new champ at Dread King. We wanted Dread King to win, so that'd be cool if Dread King could go. I really like the Dread King Logan. That's my guy.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
I felt like Dread King is going to be in part of the Insane Rumble.
Probably.
So,
Maybe.
unless if Ace Austin does that before the Insane Rumble, I don't know. We'll see though. But that's a really good guess. Absolutely. I thought of KJ Reynolds. That'd be interesting.
That'd be cool. Who deserves a shot at this title?
That's fair.
Let's go. It's open challenge.
Anybody.
KJ stuff
Everybody.
to go out there.
I think that'll be good enough. KJ.
Hey,
I really like KJ.
Yeah, I think
KJ
I was
Mays.
just talking down on Buckeye Sam, honestly.
Yeah.
I think
I personally Buckeye Sam's pretty good. He was.
I'm saying-
I'm only biased because I don't like Ohio State.
Mm.
I'm a Michigan fan, so
Yeah, he's from Toledo, so we have
that's fine. That's fine. You can be like Toledo's little Michigan, so it's all right.
Hey,
Hey, it used to be part of Michigan
People-
like a long time ago, right?
people say that Toledo is the son or daughter of Detroit and Chicago,
There you
and
go.
I 100% agree. So,
I hear
yeah,
you.
you could say that.
I
We're
love
close.
it.
I come up here for weed, so
Well, it's the best around.
it's the closest thing around too.
Touche.
All right.
Well, who's your pick for the Insane Rumble, Keith?
Ooh, Madman Fulton.
I was gonna pick Keith.
No, I'm not in it.
Madman Fulton.
Madman
What about you
Fulton.
guys? You guys are so.
We can take it home.
So you guys okay? You take it yourselves. I feel that.
We got opportunity.
If
right
we
now.
had
Absolutely.
to pick someone besides ourselves, though,
If,
just
okay,
just
if
for
you
the sake
just-
of talk,
Yeah.
let's
just-
pick someone besides
If you had to
ourselves.
pick somebody besides
I
yourself,
mean, we are going to win, but
For
besides,
sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
if
mean-
you were booking it, and you weren't supposed to win, you weren't winning, how would you? Who would your pick be?
all right. I'm gonna say two, just because. But, I mean, I already said, I like Tanner, so I think Tanner got a chance.
Okay.
He already won a battle royal here, so he knows what he's doing with throwing people over the top rope.
It's funny. He still needs to get his money for that.
I think
That is true, and I 100% agree. And he should figure that out. And I think he keeps trying to figure it out, and he keeps getting,
Damn, bravo.
I think
Bravo.
Drake can step through.
I'm the Drake.
Absolutely.
That'd be interesting.
I have a buy. I like the DVA. The DVA is my guy. I love
What about Jason Hodge?
top notch.
Jason Hodge should come back for another run at it.
There's
multiple
He
people.
wasn't at the last one.
Rhino's been gone for 3 shows. This will officially be the 3rd
This
show.
is
The question
true.
is, does he come back at the 3rd show, or can he not come back at the 3rd show? Because if so, Rhino could step up. Like I said, DBA, Madman, Sam Beal, possibly.
Yeah, Sam. Oh, yeah.
Keith could
That's
come
amazing.
back.
The Perminator.
Yeah. We only have 3 names so far officially in it so far, by the way, which is Buckeye Sam, Jeremiah Goldman, and Zach Thomas, I believe. Are the only ones I believe that have specified that they're in it. All these other names are just thrown around possibility, and we're not too positive yet.
Well, if the DVA is in it, he's my choice. But of the people announced, Jeremiah.
Of course.
I pick of who's announced. I pick Jeremiah.
I'm going with Buckeye Sam
Boo.
as my announced pick.
Boo. Buckeye Sam's gonna get eliminated first.
by me.
Go Blue.
By
I
me.
wouldn't doubt it.
By me.
That's right.
Interesting.
By both of us. Hey, we got a mean streak in Rumbles Battle Royals too.
There you
Who
go.
was in that? Who was in that?
Just gotta work together.
Who was in that? The
Work together till
21st,
it's-
the 21st
so you
anniversary
can't.
Metro Battle Royal. Man, I think we took out about a good 8 people between the two of us, and I think 3 or 4 of them were double elimination. So
That's
I,
cool.
I think we got this in the bag.
Could we possibly expect to see a table during your guys' match?
Tables
You can
come out
always
whenever.
expect it.
There's always room for a
Tables come out
table.
whenever.
We got everybody jumping around up in here. Now we just need the table spot. To be real.
That's fine.
That's how it happens. You start jumping around, and you get wild and crazy, and then tables happen.
Stay jumping.
Well, tell us more about you guys. Like, tell us about these beautiful little boats you got over here.
We had like I'd say it was like we stepped through at Metro like last year about September 1st.
Okay.
It was September.
We were recruited to Metro the day of our first match. Our first match was in Toledo, Ohio, our hometown. Our promoter there, Bubba Atkins, he saw us and he saw something in us, so he brought us into Metro. We came into Metro. We showed them that we know what we're doing, and honestly, we're the most dominant tag team that came through these doors in a good minute.
For sure.
We started taking dubs. Honestly, fought Max and Tanner once. They ended up screwing us, so we worked our way back up to the top. Got our number one contender shot. Won the championships.
Yes, sir.
And they worked their way back up to the top somehow and
Met up a third time.
No DQ. That match is up. Y'all should go check it out. Probably my favorite match. It was crazy.
Very nice.
It was crazy. That's all I can say, man.
That's cool. So you are the reigning and defending Metro Pro Tag Champs. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Maybe one day the IWR Tag Champs. That'd be cool.
We're gonna win championships
goal.
all over.
That's
All over.
All
That's what I like to hear.
Big goals are set.
For sure.
When did the Satan brothers start wrestling together? And how did it come about?
Man, we started wrestling together when we was kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
We was in
That's
the
fair.
living room beating on each other.
that's fair.
Our mom had to break us up half the time.
I feel that.
I deal with that at home right now. They like to try to do the moves with each other. I'm like, dude, you're not trained. You can't do this yet, man.
Your son tried to meteor someone off the couch.
they both are wild. They love it. They love being at IWR. They love wrestling, so I love it too. So it's cool.
Yeah, great environment, man.
That's a way to connect though with people for real. For being honest, absolutely. So let's get into SummerSlam matches. How about that? I like that idea.
Favorite SummerSlam matches?
Yeah,
Are just some of our
Favorite.
SummerSlam
Let's
matches.
do favorite first.
Okay,
That'd be
so
easier for me.
Okay.
there's a couple, but like as what I can as all the SummerSlams that I can think of, I would have to say I'm sorry if I'm taking somebody's, but the most interesting to me is the custody of Dominic ladder match between Eddie and Ray at SummerSlam 04. That's so awesome.
You break it too. That was my 22nd pick.
Your 22nd pick?
Yeah.
Holy
There's a lot
crap,
more better than
dude.
that.
That's just my opinion, most entertaining.
That's fair.
I feel like the storyline was there.
Absolutely.
I'm your
Like,
poppy.
it was-
Absolutely.
Like, that was cool. And now look at him now.
Exactly.
He's an adult.
He's his poppy.
Literally.
He's Eddie Guerrero.
And
That's
the
him.
fact that
He's
it's
the
come
biggest
full
heel on
circle,
TV right now.
Absolutely.
like that has come full circle. The I'm your poppy thing. He goes, I wish Eddie really was my dad. Like, that has come full circle.
Absolutely.
So awesome.
Absolutely.
All right,
What is
Keith.
that?
You're okay.
Me.
Oh, boy. The toys. Oh yeah.
We do have some new props up here, but don't
We
we?
have a few
got
props.
We got Hogan and the Warriors.
Brother.
Oh, yeah.
Hulk Hogan, not to be confused with the famous Hank Hogan.
Absolutely. Who's gonna do? Didn't they fight each other once? Hogan and one of them? Or both?
Probably the Mega Power. I don't know. Maybe.
I feel
I'm
like
sure that's happened.
maybe. Oh, but yeah. Besides that, I'm not sorry. Mine, I'd have to go with Benoit and Jericho, 2 out of 3 Falls, 2000. A lot of technical, a lot of submissions. You've got an even 1-1, and then the third was, a brawl for all to the end.
Brawl for all.
Really, they fought like a rock for all. It was wild. So that was one of my better picks. It was Jericho and Benoit.
Benoit. I like Benoit. Yeah, I'm trying not to die.
Like, what do you got over there, buddy?
John Cena versus Edge.
Okay.
I'm talking about the beef where, he went up in his house and smacked his dad.
Oh,
Okay.
man. That's when you know even John Cena's dad was a dog.
I love heel Edge. Edge when he's healed is fire. I mean,
in any situation too.
Just the way he draws out the heat, and he just keeps calling spots. Like you can just see it. I love like studying his matches when he's healed, because you can just grab a lot of spots for heat. Yeah, he's fire. What about you?
All right, if I'm having to be serious, all right, I want to say 09. It was a main event at SummerSlam. We got Jeff Hardy. It was a TLC match. Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk. I thought that was amazing.
That when Hardy was champion.
Yes.
Yeah, Hardy went in as champion. Punk went out as champion, and even the ending is even like makes it better, because it's like Punk standing over him, and then it's like the lights go out and Undertaker appears. So it's like it's just the whole like. I think it's just the whole moment.
Shows.
That's what I'm saying.
It was 2009. That was an old school one. Yeah. That's really good. You got another one? By chance? Ready? If not, I'll go again.
Well, SummerSlam matches, there over the years. I watched one SummerSlam. I think it was 90. It was like SummerSlam 97. So it was literally like just before the Attitude Era starts.
Right.
So, like just the beginning. It was Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H, and it was just starting because China was with him.
Okay.
But he came out to that annoying ass like British sound.
Yeah.
And then he fought Mankind in a steel cage. It was the first match.
Okay.
And it was that old blue cage.
Right.
But like all three Foleys came out. Mankind came out, and at one point you knew Cactus Jack was in the match because he did Bang Bang. And then Dude Love like ends the match. Like you see it.
So Mick Foley pulled out 3 personas.
All in the same match, and it was awesome.
That's dope.
Like the Royal Rumble. He comes
I've
back.
heard of that one, but I've never actually seen it. I'd have to go watch it.
Yeah, I heard of it, but
That's
It
good.
was really, really good. And like
Definitely
they
go and
beat the
watch that
crap
one
out of each other.
Interesting. You don't know what year it was though?
97.
Okay, 97.
It was just before the Attitude, like right before the Attitude.
Oh, okay.
that's like
Okay.
Like, I mean, it was there, but it wasn't quite
Right. Absolutely.
there. It wasn't the block WWF. It was the, the big, like this era WWF.
Right. That's good.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go with Hart versus Hart, Brett and Owen for the WWF title in a cage match in 1994.
that's a big watch on my list. I'm not even gonna lie, because
Really?
I watched the WrestleMania one, but I want to watch the SummerSlam one.
It's really good. Like
They did really great at
Absolutely.
WrestleMania too.
they did. I personally liked the SummerSlam match more.
Here's a personal take, but I'm sure a lot of other people might feel that too, but Owen was the better Hart. I think Owen was a better wrestler.
That's something to talk about.
And you can't even compare it because of how he passed away. So you can't compare them, and I think Owen was the better wrestler for sure.
Who was the best in the Hart Foundation? Who was the best between the two brothers? Who was the best in the second generation? And then who was the best in
Natalia?
I think they're all good in their own.
And then the biggest thing.
Right.
Absolutely. That is for sure correct. But that's something to be said.
I think Owen
those are all something to be said. And then the biggest question is, who's the best Hart out of them all? You had Brett,
Natalia,
Owen, Stu, Natalia,
his career like
Neidhart, Jimmy Hart. Keep going with the Harts. That's like 10 of them right there. I'm lost now.
Natalia's career has been.
There's been so much going on, and I've already said like 14 Hearts. I'm lost.
Really high.
No, you're really high. I'm just trying to think of more Hearts. I've already did like 10 of them though. The King of Hearts now. Just start doing Hearts off now. Jesus.
So, all right. Yeah, that's a good match.
Absolutely. All right, thank you.
Let's talk about the Hardy Boys versus the
I-
Dudleys.
There
versus-
you go. I was gonna bring up. That was my next one.
Anthony
TLC.
Christian 2000.
Yeah,
Yes.
that guy. Yeah.
So TLC 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as I know, is that the first TLC?
I believe it might be the first one with all three.
I feel like it was the
The
second.
first one in 2000 was the second.
It might be the second.
I feel like it was not.
Because then
I think it was-
the one where Christian and them used the table happened before. I believe. Did it?
Are you talking about the spear one or the table spot one?
the table spot is WrestleMania 7, or the spear spot is WrestleMania 17,
Yeah, that
where it's
Where he's off.
where
Spears
where
Jeff?
yeah,
Talking
he
about
Yeah,
spears
yeah,
SummerSlam
Jeff.
2000
That's
where
WrestleMania.
Bubba like took the big
Oh,
bubble
okay,
to
yeah.
the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was
All right, now I'm back. I understand where we're at. Gotcha.
The
that was a
big
big bump.
The big, yeah, the
And
big
then
bump.
I think Devon and Jeff were hanging on the thing, and Devon took a big bump too.
Yeah.
That was,
For sure.
that's scary.
Definitely. I do remember that. That's a good one, though. I totally forgot about that one.
No, you didn't.
I
That's
did.
a great match.
Man,
I just thought you guys were talking about the rest of the one. That says, like, oh, wait, we're in SummerSlam. Hold on.
every time I watch that match and I see that spot where I don't know if it's Edge or Christian, but they do that ladder, the spot with the ladder where it like smacks up in their face.
Yeah,
And they
I
both
think
just
Christian.
eat it.
Mhm,
I'm
I
just
think it's
like,
Christian.
dude, no, I would never. Like, come on.
Do you ever see the Johnny Mercury? Yeah, is it? No, it's not Johnny Mercury. It's Joey Mercury that takes it in that ladder match, right? It's like New Year's Revolution or something.
Yeah.
He gets hit in the face with it and it like busts his face open.
It's just like there's no way of controlling how fast that ladder's coming at you. It's just coming. Like you're either gonna eat it or not. And I know some crazy people that will do stuff like that, but man,
If I had to put, you keep going.
nah, you're good.
If I had to put the second one out there, I'm about to go with 1996. It was Vader versus Shawn Michaels, and it was just like I think Jim Cornette was the manager of Vader, and he kept like they disqualified like each other like 2 or 3 times, and then like it kind of like it looked like you get lost for a second, but then it's like not really because like the ending is like Vader hits that big backflip, Shawn runs out of the way.
Yeah.
Shawn hits his moonsault, and it's almost like a leverage moonsault kind of. And like I thought, like at the end, it was just amazing.
1996. That's another good one. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Some kind of, I don't know. The older ones, like, they kind of get more of a
Better. Yeah, for sure.
Hey yo,
You
Jeremiah's
can see-
even talking crazy right now.
Yeah, before we get too much further into it, apparently Jeremiah's got a question himself.
Well, Jeremiah,
Jeremiah
walk
says-
in.
Ask the Saint Dummies and his opinion how they feel that even if they make it past the first round of the King of the Cup, that they're gonna end up ultimately losing to the Gold Reserve.
All right, one, I ain't no dummy, man. 2, man, how much times we gotta deal with y'all, bro? We already dealt with y'all once, like twice. Was it twice? 2? No, it was already once, but like
Man,
next time we get up with y'all,
he honestly just mad because he can't be a Saint brother. Because last show he came out repping a jersey too, like us. He was like, "Bro, I just want to be a Saint brother. Like, if you want to be our
Jeremiah
Jeremiah,
Goldsaint?
say that.
if you want to be our man,
I get it.
Jeremiah Gold Saint. What?
We're the best up and rising tag team in the scene. If you
Jeremiah says, when y'all ever beat us, be real.
I didn't say
We're gonna say no. We're gonna say no, but you could ask.
Scotty, what? I can't breathe that far.
Scotty asked him because I wasn't, but we didn't get it.
Oh, sorry.
Jeremiah
I can't read that
says-
far, Jeremiah. It would just be.
Jeremiah says, last time I checked, Zach and Damien put y'all down.
Did they?
Was that?
Honestly, I believe it was DTA, and that's why we got them again. We gonna write that score.
That's all.
So I don't know. I believe Damien just stole that
You
pin.
got lucky and
I was out. I'm not gonna lie to you. That match was some ruckus.
You got lucky and snatched the
Hey,
pin.
we always get back up, and we gonna come to the next show, and we gonna show up and we gonna do us. You know what I mean? So
That's fair. That's good. I like it. You want to go over, maybe say one more each, and then we'll do our last final thing, and we'll get out of here.
All right, bet.
We got a half hour.
Okay, so if I had to choose one last SummerSlam
Make it a big one.
match, Well, let's talk about. There you go. I got it. I just thought about this one. I even watched it the other day. Randy Orton winning for his first world title, beating Benoit. Like at all four. Like, he was so young, and then he still. I don't even think he was. Was he the legend killer at that point, or was that? It was after Evolution.
Yes.
Because he had. Oh yeah, because it was thumbs down, and they kicked him out of Evolution because he won the title.
Yes.
Yeah.
But to beat Benoit, Benoit was a machine.
He was one of the big names at the time.
He was the name. Winning at WrestleMania.
Absolutely. He was the name, but he was one of the big names for a while there. And they finally just pushed him.
Everybody wanted it. He won the and they only say they don't even say who won the Royal Rumble from number 1 to the end.
Yeah.
No, because he did it. And they just say multiple wrestlers or multiple superstars have done this.
Yep.
But I digress. Chris Benoit was awesome. But Randy Orton winning his first world championship was sweet. That RKO to end it was just awesome. And I remember watching it. It was like at my grandpa's house, but we watched it live, and we got hyped when he won the title. I was like fucking 12 years old. Yeah, fucking sweet.
That's a really good thing, actually.
RKO.
I'm gonna go 1995 ladder match, Intercontinental title. Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon.
Oh yeah.
That is one of my absolute favorite SummerSlam matches. I can go back and watch that every single day and be happy. So many good spots. Two of the most phenomenal wrestlers in WWE at the time. Shawn Michaels letting Razor Ramon do most of the spots that he needed to do as the big guy. And the guy. One of the guys. And wasn't he the one that won too?
They had 2 ladder matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shawn came out.
And then Shawn won.
I thought,
And there was
I
a
feel like
respect,
this is that
at the end, which was kind of
Yeah.
It was this. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It was a phenomenal match.
Does it top the WrestleMania 10?
I want to say more ladder spots. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
So more action. I mean, WrestleMania 10
more action
was
spots for sure.
definitely put the ladder match on the map. I mean, I
Yeah.
know there was ladder matches before that, but like that was the crowning.
Right.
I was actually just gonna talk about that match. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. I feel like that's underrated, but I mean, even though like the circumstance of him losing the title was messed up, but I still think it was a good match. Jeff's always just good at putting his body on the line. I believe like there was a part in it because it's crazy. Me and Corey watched a match prior to this where Jeff did something where he jumped off a ladder and then he just couldn't get up and they had to like literally wheel him out. I don't know if this was a shoot or not, but like he literally got wheeled out of there and like that was the end of the match. But like they did a spot in this match where he jumped off a ladder, got back up, and they literally did the same thing where like the ambulance came out, they started to pick him back up, put him on a stretcher, but he got back up and Punk was ready to get the title. I think that was like basically the end of the match though, like because he was already beat the shit. So
Absolutely.
he got back up, got up there, he just got knocked off. But, everything prior to that was so good. So yeah, had to bring that one up.
If I had to say my last, all right, we're gonna go with the last one.
Logan Paul versus Miz.
I said another good one, but
That's underrated.
last one.
Nobody wants to admit he's actually good.
I would say
Logan Paul is pretty good.
It was a good
Just gotta-
match. It was good.
Just gotta say that.
I want to say the rematch. The rematch, I believe, it was actually the year before that, 2021 SummerSlam. I want to say it was the Usos versus the Mysterios. I just feel like it was just cool seeing the Mysterios.
Yeah,
team
listen,
up.
there it
And
is.
then,
Father and son.
that's what I'm saying. Even like you said, Eddie match, but No, I felt like the storyline was there. How they lost the titles too, and then it even like evolved Dominic with who he is now, and then it's like the Usos took the titles and like I don't know, it started the
It is
dominant reign.
Well, oh yeah, I really like the Usos. The whole and then now here we are, and we're now finally the Saturday, the culmination of that. I think it's finally
It's the end.
I think Jay's gonna beat him.
No, all right. So this is what I think too. Because if you watch SummerSlam, I believe the COVID era, Roman returned. If you think about it, there.
Mhm.
So when it's like this is like the end, it really wasn't meant to be at WrestleMania to be the end. It could be meant like I don't know. It's
So,
more of a
listen, I
storyline.
really think Jay's gonna beat him.
I think it is too. I hope it is
I'm-
too. But
I don't want to be disappointed though.
A lot of people were saying that Solo's going to turn on him and Jay wins because of Solo. But I don't know. That's a really close one to call.
I really that's.
That was my thought.
I
Watching
really think Jay's gonna beat him.
watching the last show. So
And I think it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's gonna be clean. Like I think it'll be a clean win. Like I don't think it's gonna be
That'd be fantastic.
on
But
Jimmy and Jay's part. Well, on Jay's part, Solo, he might do something, but
I just have a feeling Jimmy's going to try to return, or if not, Solo's going to turn on him because that's what a lot of people are saying. Either Jimmy surprise return or Solo turns heel or turns on him, whatever it is.
who knows? We'll have to find out Saturday. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
all right, you going?
I believe you're going first, aren't you?
No, I'm working.
Oh,
I'm gonna watch it at work though.
That's good.
I'm not going. Them prices are crazy.
There's possibilities that people are going. We're not too positive yet. You never know. But yeah, I'm really surprised about. I just realized looking at this notebook for SummerSlam, we didn't mention Brock Lesnar at all, The Rock, or Stone Cold. We mentioned a bunch of other people. That's wild. Usually, you always have about 10 minutes of Brock Lesnar, and we usually just mention The Rock and Austin somewhere. That's a surprise.
What? There was your mention.
That's wild, though, nonetheless.
Got to change it up.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, you want to thank them one more time?
Well, before that, this day in history,
Oh.
I don't have it,
Ooh.
but I do remember it, and it's been forever since we've done it. So sadly, this is a bad one, sadly, but July 31st, 2015, Roddy Piper passed away due to heart attacks. He had multiple heart attacks while in the hospital and passed away. Sadly. R.I.P. to him. Hopefully things got better for his family, but I'm not sure. I know they did to the I don't mean it like that. Gosh, okay. They did the treasure thing, and they said that a lot of stuff got.
You broke me, dog.
It's my whole job.
He said, I hope that things got better for his family.
Where's the button?
You gotta thank the sponsors.
Hurry up and do that before I ruin it.
Amalia's Fresh Mexican Grill, Neiman Cannabis, Monroe Sports Center, FU Wrestling, DTW, IWR, Pro Wrestling Edge, 8 Mile Vodka, Craving Sports Cards, Lane's Pizzeria, Little Brown Jug, and Mugsies. Thank you all for your limited support. With that being said, join us next week with Roy Williams talking some of our favorite and most memorable WrestleMania matches.
Woo!
And
Like Roy Williams, like the former coach of UNC.
yes.
No.
Well, and